Late Night with Ryan. All right, everybody, welcome into Late Night with Ryan. Good to see you all on this Monday evening as we're back once again. And NFL Draft is upon us as within the next, Fisher, 72 hours? You're good at math.
That is 3 days.
3 days, is that right? 72 hours? Yeah, you will know who your team has. And so, Austin Fisher, you and I have both worked on NFL drafts before. We're not talking about the Pistons game.
Oh, but but that needs mention.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, but it does.
It doesn't.
Because,
no, it doesn't.
Wise Man once said it's better to be pissed off than to be pissed on, and I think you guys were both in game one. Brutal. I'll give myself my own entrance here because Klinger's clearly dealing with the psychological warfare, but I, of course, as always, am Austin Fisher as Ryan Klinger makes his way to the fetal position on the floor here. We're going to be talking NFL draft.
I don't deserve a seat at the table.
We're going to touch just a little bit here as the Cavs have a two elite. I'm sitting in the Crimson Throne, as they might say. They got a pretty big win against the Raptors today, so looking like they might be headed towards the second round. And hey, I thought it might be the Pistons, but man,
I had someone say to me, they're like, "Oh, looks like we're going to be facing the Magic next round." I was like, "After the first game." Really? Mm-hmm. After the first, and then I was like, "This is bait." You know the meme? It's like, I know it's rage bait, so why am I still angry?
Yeah.
That's like, I felt my blood boil.
But you can't not feel uneasy. Well, you know what? We'll save it.
You know, there's something truly romantic about when your team, like, I really think this is an important piece. When your team's always good, you lose and you're like, we've had it before, right? Like last year, Jason Tatum go down for the Celtics.
Yeah.
That sucked for them, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's like, ooh, let me go home and cry to my freshly polished 2024 championship hat.
Right, yeah.
And when you're the Detroit Pistons, that first loss in the playoffs, it's like, that hurts so much more when you haven't had a home playoff game since 2007.
Yeah.
And or it was 08. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. I named it.
It was the 07-08
season. It was 07-08?
Yes.
Because I named it the other day and you were impressed.
Yeah.
See, I'm reliving my glory days before the Pistons lost the Magic. And I think there is something that's truly a beautiful tale. Jonathan recently watched Casablanca, one of my favorite movies of all time. Can you zoom the camera on me for this one? See, the great thing about Casablanca that a lot of people don't realize is that it's actually one of the funniest movies of all time. And I consider it basically a rom-com. It is truly one of the greatest romantic comedies of all time. And I would say with that, so is Me and the Detroit Pistons, because it's a comedy of errors, in the way that all classic comedies are, and yet I continue to love them unconditionally. And, what is love? Don't say, baby, don't hurt me. It is, what is it? Unconditional, no matter what the problems are. Jonathan, help me.
You can work that out in your own relationship.
So, I'm just saying. I think we're all underrating the power of loving a poor team, right? An undying commitment. I don't know why I went into soliloquy. I think this was my therapy post Pistons loss.
You're also a Browns fan.
I'm not a Browns fan.
I forgot.
I like the Panthers.
It's just like more Southern hell, to be honest.
Actually, Panthers are pretty good.
It's not as
Panthers are pretty good. You know what? It was raining and it was pouring rain, but now it's like, wait a minute, rain stopped. Are we gonna have some sunlight? Are we gonna? Oh, wait a minute, guys. It might be a nice day. You guys are like, everybody get inside. It's freezing. Like that's kind of how it is with the Browns. So,
yeah.
At least you're not the Jets where it's like just straight Antarctica. It's like unlivable. So, all right.
Jack said fresh cut, bruh.
Hell yeah.
Did you get a fresh cut?
I did. This is from Friday. I guess I'll tell a little tale of my weekend.
Okay.
I'm gonna zoom in on fish.
You can get back in your chair now. I went home on Thursday and went golfing with a buddy in preparation for a golf outing that I had on Saturday, And Friday was the day I just had to, kind of chill, do my own thing. I had like a 45-minute phone call conversation with Klinger actually on Friday, so that was a lot of my entertainment. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, so Saturday left home at around 7:30-ish in the morning and made our way up to Tecumseh, Michigan. For those that are unfamiliar with the Native American territory, that is about 15 to 20 miles south of Ann Arbor. Really, really wanted to visit the big house. My dad said I really should. He's been there before, but I have not, and unfortunately just didn't have the time nor the resources, and as a result, just went to the golf course, though. We were the worst team there, as expected. I was the one man for the scramble, and if there's any artsy people watching the sports show, I'm not a very good golfer at all. I'm actually the best I've ever shot's an 88. I'm probably around like a 23 handicap if I had to gauge that based off of an estimate of my previous scores. And I was the best golfer on my team, so if that tells you anything about how bad this was, it was rough. It was $80 a person. They gave us dinner and lunch, and you would expect the course to be pretty nice based on the circumstances. It was. It was supposed to be a very sunny, very nice day out. Unfortunately, after about a 15-minute rainstorm, it turned to a rough 54-degree day. I had nothing but a polo, a short-sleeve polo, and I just had to embrace it and endure it. I had one of my best putts of all time to give us our only par on the back nine from about 25 feet away. Gross putt. I mean, perfect speed, dropped in there beautifully. I had to lay up on a couple shots, though. On hole 17, there was nothing but houses on the left side of the hole. If anybody knows me or has played golf with me, you know I have a killer slice, and that continued in this one. So put it in Grandma's backyard. My buddy, who was also a lefty, also happened to slice it. And, as soon as that ball left the tee, we all just went dead silent. We knew it was coming. We all just winced and squinted and waited for the sound of pop. Fortunately, it was a metal roof and not a window because there were a lot of backsliding glass doors there. But we got out of there with an 87, and we only got last by one. Could have been much worse, but dinner was great. It was good to see my buddy who I haven't seen in a while, and that was my first time in Michigan, so it was pretty cool to cross state lines into enemy territory, if you will. And ended up driving back home Sunday, drove up here again on Sunday afternoon-ish, and now I'm here and ready to talk NFL draft and NBA playoffs.
All right, let's kick things off.
Smooth.
Thank you. We do a lot of acrobatics training pre-show. We work with the best professionals. So thank you so much to Simone Biles. She didn't want to be on camera, but thank you so much for her helping me practice my flips and what else what's another gymnastic
Your
move?
acrobatics. Well, I don't know what another.
I'm really low in intelligence and charisma, so I put it all into like dex and acrobatics.
Yeah, okay.
So
Ryan's a dex build.
dex build, 100%. It's like great vision, but like I can't do math. Just pure dex. Pure dex.
Strength.
Jonathan, you're showing your strength as a stagehand right now, and I really appreciate
Very
this.
nice.
That's all I've been doing all day.
That's all you've been doing all day? That's great. All right, so let's get into the draft. And I think what we'll do is we'll start with, we'll do the top 10,
Okay.
and then we'll pick some high points. I've gone all the way down to the full 32. I don't think there's any reason.
No.
If somebody really wants to do a full 30, like wants to hear my full 32, if you DM me on Instagram, I copy and paste it, but I'm willing to bet no one wants that.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, I have my mock draft pulled up.
Yep.
Do you have yours?
I do.
Okay. So, number one, I have the Raiders selecting, I'm assuming they're saying Fernando Mendoza.
Of course.
I think this is the obvious choice. I actually think Fernando Mendoza will be quite good in the NFL.
Okay.
I think the type of quarterback, in my opinion, that usually fails is one that is strictly built off athletics, and this is a guy who's built all off his mind. And I feel a lot better about that guy.
Okay. Now, for what it's worth, I think he's going to succeed as well down the line, but it's going to take a while. If we're looking at the current Raiders roster, it's going to be nice to have a guy like Ashton Jeanty for sure, but Trey Tucker, Jalen Naylor, and Jack Besh as your top three wide receivers, they're asking him to just lose his life there under center. Now, Brock Bowers is going to be great. He'll be the number one target. I actually think he might have more targets than the rest of the team combined.
No, he's going to be, easily should be the first tight end
Him and
drafted in fantasy.
Gentry. Yeah, 1,000%.
And I think it's a fun offense. I actually think Kubiak's going to be really successful there as the coach. The problem is it's that division.
Yes.
That's rough.
Yeah.
The Chargers you could see getting worse.
Yeah.
I had somebody send me a photo the other day of Justin Herbert and Madison Beer. Great for Justin Herbert. It looks like they're in total love. The bad news is I think he's going to get worse at football because most of these guys in happy relationships get worse or stagnant.
Yeah.
You don't usually see them get better. I'm just want to point that out. It's like art, right?
Yeah. Why do you think Tom Brady got a divorce?
Because he needed to keep winning.
Yeah.
It's like when they're pissed off, they go to the gym, they got to get better. Once you're comfortable, that's it. That's why I always argue I don't really go to the gym. I've never had my heart broken.
Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen will probably never win a ring then. Based on that analysis.
That would mean they're happy in relationships.
Yeah.
Oh, you think Stephon Diggs really... Oh, he's pretty tied up, right?
In his... Well...
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. That's a dangerous...
Well...
Josh Allen, though, he's probably going to stay this level of good. But where he's at, does he really need to get better?
No.
He's the best one.
No.
Well, that's my argument. I mean, name a... even in general, celebrities, once they get, really married and tied down, usually you're not making as good of movies.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon? You're saying with who?
His wife?
His wife? I didn't know he was married.
Pretty sure he's, set.
He's made some good stuff still, but you're saying he's not reaching for the stars the way he used to.
No, I'm saying Matt Damon's still consistently
Oh,
a star.
you're saying Matt Damon
He's the exception.
is an exception.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's, the big difference between Matt Damon and,
Ben Affleck?
yeah.
Well, Ben Affleck's putting my theory to the test. He's never tied down,
I know.
and he's still making bangers.
Yeah.
So.
But so is Matt Damon.
What about Leonardo
Matt Damon's
DiCaprio?
okay.
DiCaprio's never been tied down either.
See, that's what I'm saying.
DiCaprio went to the last movie he was in with his girlfriend. By the time the movie ended, his date was too old for him. And that's a Ricky Gervais joke, but
It's true.
yeah. DiCaprio. Let's not use DiCaprio as a model for dating.
Timothy Chalamet has yet to propose to Kylie Jenner.
Right.
If they get married, maybe he slows down production. Now Zendaya and Tom Holland, they're married,
It's crazy.
and Zendaya's the top, one of the top movie stars in the world.
Timothy Chalamet.
I think it's
Tristan
changing.
Thompson were almost brother-in-laws.
What?
Tristan Thompson and Timothy Chalamet were almost.
Is Elordi really with Kendall Jenner?
That would be the craziest
I don't know.
That's.
Nepo family on the planet.
I just want to point out. No, I just want to point out. I just want to say, if Thanksgiving is Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, and Chalamet and Elordi are sitting next to each other, that is just absurd to me. Two of the biggest actors under 30 on the planet.
Are Kim and Kanye still together?
Kim and Kanye, they haven't been together in years, dog.
Long time.
Somebody's clearly not keeping up.
Oh, not with Kim and Kanye.
And
No, they're keeping up
hopefully you
with
guys are
Kardashians.
keeping up with this segment because we went from Francisco
dude, I just got that.
Fernando Mendoza.
Fernando Mendoza. Yeah, I think Mendoza's going to be good. I just think that's a rough division. Yeah, this is pretty consistent. Actually, it's a really interesting draft because usually you know about the top three, for sure.
Yeah.
You only really know the number one here because the Reuben Baines Jr. situation, him falling in the draft because of the police report back when, not exactly sure what's going on there, but he does have a bit of a sticky situation in the past, so it seems like his stock has taken a bit of a hit. I originally thought he was going to go fourth to the Titans. I do not have him in the top 5 anymore.
Neither do I.
And all the mock drafts are reflecting the fact he's lost stock. And I don't think it's clear who the Jets are going to take it to. It's probably David Bailey or Arvell Reese. I ended up going with David Bailey, the DN from Texas Tech.
I went with Arvell Reese.
I think Arvell Reese is probably better, but I don't watch Texas Tech that much.
I think they're going to lose. They just lost Quincy Williams to the Browns, actually. He ended up coming to Cleveland. That was a big anchor.
Okay.
He's been with the Jets for years, at least 4 or 5 years that I can remember. And so when you lose an anchor at linebacker, it is very difficult to make that transition rather than just building up a guy, from the ground up. That's why a lot of these teams with star linebackers right now, I'm trying to think of like Fred Warner, right?
Yeah.
Grown in San Francisco. So the Browns tried to do with JOK before he got hurt, grow him through the program. I think if you're taking a linebacker in the top 3, he's definitely a solidified superstar. He's going to be good at worst, I think. Because a linebacker's that kind of position. You know what I mean? When you're a quarterback, you can be a bust because you're simply just, you're making turnovers and stuff like that. How can you really be a bust as a linebacker?
Being bad.
I mean, like what? You miss your read. You're not good in coverage. You miss tackles.
Yeah.
Most of those things can be fixed physically. It's not as mentally taxing as a wide receiver where you're dropping balls or a quarterback where you're missing.
Yeah, you
passes.
just don't got it.
Right.
If you're a good athlete and like if your measurables line up, it's unless you just can't read a playbook.
Yeah, I was gonna say I should reiterate the translation between college and NFL.
Yeah,
is
it's like being
easier
a
for
corner.
linebackers.
It's like being a corner.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make any sense to me to this
Well-
day that Jeff Okuda sucked.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was
Doesn't make any
was
sense
my exception
because every good corner in college is just good corner in the NFL.
Yeah, usually.
Like it doesn't make any sense to this day how Jeff Okuda was so bunt.
Mhm.
All right, so I have David Bailey. To me, I think the Jets. You usually see a DN go at the 2 spot.
Yeah.
It's very common. I think the Jets take a nice swing here, get a DN that has a lot of value. I think teams. I don't know. I always when I'm doing a mock draft, I don't know what a team's going to do. I just go whatever I think they see as the best player available.
Yeah.
And I think they see this guy's best player available. But if they take Arvell Reese tomorrow, I won't be shocked. Sorry,
Okay.
Thursday, I won't be shocked.
Yeah.
All right, 3 Cardinals. I have them taking Francis Magoa, the offensive tackle from Miami. I think they want to get some O-line help to bolster up their offensive line. The Cardinals quarterback situation? Who the hell knows?
Nobody.
But
Clayton
they're
Tune?
probably not taking Ty Simpson at 3.
No, they're not.
So
Is it crazy I don't have a quarterback going in the first round?
you have Fernando Mendoza going number 1.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
He's such an obvious pick that you genuinely forget about him.
I mean, we barely talked about him. But we've talked about. I think he's gonna be good in the NFL. I think will he be an MVP? Probably not. Will he be a franchise quarterback? I think so.
Okay.
I think he's gonna be like Jared Goff or like Joe Flacco, who you can win Super Bowls with. So
Fair. I have the Cardinals taking Sonny Styles here. Back-to-back linebackers from
and back-to-back
Ohio
OSU linebackers.
State, which is just a nasty
Homer
to
picks
think about.
from your
But,
boy.
I mean, last time they went 2-3 was 2020, so you feel like they're probably due every now and then. And that last Ohio State team was really good, despite.
Well, this is a lot of the guys from 2 years ago's national champions.
Right, yeah. Most of these guys stayed there. NIL is more enticing to remain in college nowadays anyway, if you don't have your draft stock as high as you want it to be. Arizona needs help everywhere. It's not going to be a one-year thing. Again, they're in a division right now with, in my opinion, they're probably in the best division in football besides
Themselves.
yes, correct. I mean, defending Super Bowl champions,
Sean McVay.
the NFC runner-ups in the Rams and the Niners who lost in the divisional to the Super Bowl champion. So brutal for Arizona, right? You feel like whenever they're just good enough, every other team in that division is kind of also in that bubble. But when Arizona's bad, everyone else just runs away. It's night and day with them. So I think the healthiest thing for a team to do is to start rebuilding from their defense. Too many times teams are, they're going to try to take a big swing on, that quarterback with that wide receiver. And, in 2 or 3 years, the experiment's over and it's back to ground zero. I think starting out with your defense is a very overlooked thing that teams in the past have kind of done that and flipped it around pretty quickly. There are exceptions to that. I think, Chicago having a 2-year bounce back was, incredible for them. The Commanders are
They are going to win the Super Bowl next year. So,
Okay.
I mean,
Bears,
Super
Titans,
Bowl
you're still-
61.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. But, yeah, I think...
I have to announce the Bears pick since I have them
Back
winning
to
the
the-
Super Bowl. I mean,
Of course.
I'll say who I have them taking.
Of course. Okay. Tennessee? We'll talk about that.
Well, I just want to say with Tennessee, I mean, this is my AFC champion
Okay.
right here
Big pick.
at the 4 pick.
Yeah.
And I think they get Arvell Reese, which I think is
okay.
absolute. I see Tennessee here. I go a lot off vibes, right? Which I do for almost everything in predictions.
Yeah.
Right? That is always number one with me. Hell, that's probably really the way I like movies. Go a lot off vibes, right? A lot of hype moments and aura in the Ryan Klinger household. So what I would say about Arvell Reese to the Titans is you're like, damn, they might have gotten the best guy in the draft at the 4 spot. And that's something I could just see happening. And you're looking at it months later going, damn, the Titans got a great pick here. And I just feel like that's something that's going to happen. I think this Titans team, it's going to be, isn't this the first year in the new stadium?
Yeah.
New unis,
Yeah.
new stadium, Cam Ward's second year, new head coach. I think Salah's due to be good on a second stint. Dayball's going to be, we've already, my love for this Tennessee team we already know about.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good team. To me, getting a steal at the 4 is part of that narrative. And so that's why I'm getting Arvell Reese from Ohio State. And I'm going to follow it up. I have the Giants taking Sonny Styles, the other Ohio State linebacker, 5th. So saying both OSU linebackers at 4 and 5. I think Harbaugh wants to have a commander of the defense. I think a lot of mock drafts have them taking Jeremiah Love. I don't think Harbaugh cares to draft Jeremiah Love 5th. I think Harbaugh's more old school than that. I think Harbaugh wants a defensive piece to a Giants defense that was buns.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I have the Titans taking Jeremiah Love at 4. Now,
No way.
Now, here's the thing with
That ruins the Super Bowl chances.
I completely disagree. I don't often get passionate on this show, but let me show my passion right now. This kid can run the fucking ball. Jeremiah Love is unbelievable, okay? I've watched him play the last couple of years in college, usually on a weekly basis. I'm not a Notre Dame fan. If anything, I'm more of a Notre Dame hater. I love the narrative of, like, they are kind of the Cowboys of, of NCAA football. But Jeremiah Love is just like, he's my accepted. He's my Leighton Vander Esch of Notre Dame football.
Okay.
Right? I really, really, really enjoyed watching him the last couple of years at Notre Dame. And I was actually on board preseason for him to maybe even sneak out and win the Heisman. Now, obviously, that didn't happen. A lot went down the college football season. That changed pretty quick. That being said, I really think he has shades of Derrick Henry. Now, he's not the physical, the build, the stature, and the attributes of Derrick Henry physically, but the anger in his running style really, really, really reminds me of Derrick Henry. And, Tennessee, they got a good enough season out of Tony Pollard last year, but I don't think he's going to be enough to sustain that running back 1 role. I think Jeremiah Love is what Cam Ward needs to really give him that flash. I don't think it's much of a dual threat ability in the pocket right now when he's going off the read option to Tony Pollard. But if it's Jeremiah Love, a guy that can't just run the ball, but he can catch the ball too, with a dual threat quarterback like Cam Ward, they just got to find a couple pieces at wide receiver, and I think they could be okay, which they're probably going to get later in the draft or they're going to trade. I think they could be okay, but I think you might not like this pick. I think Jeremiah Love is what Tennessee needs to win a couple more games. Now, we're in 2 different places with this Titans team. You're saying it's a 1-year turnaround, they're going to go. I'm saying this is the kind of pick you want down the road. It might be a 6-win season, but you're going to love him because he's going to run for 1,100 yards. You know what I mean?
I think Jeremiah Love's great.
Yep.
I'm not going to argue with you. My other point is with this. Ashton Genty blew everybody's mind too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
And I here's the thing, and this upsets me because I don't want to be this guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the guy who's like not fun. But I'm going to be not fun and tell you this.
Okay.
Having a good running back is great for winning games. It's not great for winning championships. And I know you're like, Kenneth Walker III played great in the playoffs. I agree. Kenneth Walker III was Super Bowl MVP. Mm-hmm. Before the playoffs, would anyone have said Kenneth Walker was a top 5 running back in the NFL?
I'm trying to think of last year. Okay, Bijan clear.
No, him and Charbonnet almost had split numbers.
Yeah, that is true.
That was the thing. It's like he's not really that good of a fantasy running back. And I'm saying, once again, well, the Eagles won of Saquon. That is very true. And the Chiefs won with their running back being Isaiah Pacheco, who wasn't on the roster anymore. Yeah. And they won the year before that with Isaiah Pacheco, who isn't on the roster anymore. Mm-hmm. And then the year before that, the running back for the Rams was it still Kyron then? 56?
Kyron Williams?
I don't even know. It might have been Cam Akers.
It might have been. I think it was. It's crazy.
Super Bowl 55. You know who had a banger game? Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
You know who didn't have any more banger games?
He was like running back 3. Yeah.
Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Super Bowl 54. I mean, Damian Williams damn near stole the MVP from Mahomes.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember Damian Williams, a guy who was a free agent in Madden as a 79 overall? It was always a nice pickup in franchise. That's who almost won Super Bowl MVP. Was that his name, Damian Williams?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Super Bowl 53. Right. One team had Todd Gurley. They didn't score a touchdown. Mm-hmm. And that was the best year Todd Gurley ever had. So I'm saying, Derrick Henry's awesome. Have the Ravens gotten any closer to a championship with Derrick Henry?
Yeah. One step closer, right?
I don't think so. They went to the divisional before. Oh, they went to AFC Championship. You're right. One step closer.
The Niners. How many Super Bowl appearances with Christian McCaffrey?
How many before him? Same amount.
Wasn't?
They went 54 and 58.
No, they went to 2 in a row, didn't they?
No, Eagles in 57.
Why do I
50.
think they went to 2? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's fun to have a good running back. It's awesome. It doesn't win you championships, and so I'm like, I just don't. Travion Henderson can be the Super Bowl winning running back. Like, he just needs to have 150 yards, and then they're like, well, maybe he should win the MVP. Because I would say Kenneth Walker III is more Travion Henderson than Kenneth Walker III is Derrick Henry.
Fine. And you and I are in 2 different mental places when it comes to Tennessee, which is why I think Jeremiah Love is the transitional piece they need. If he ends up
Arvell Reese the type of guy wins you a chip.
if not this year. Arvell Reese is not going to be the pick that changes the Tennessee Titans and gets them 9 extra wins. It can't happen.
Well, they've already got like 8 of them.
No.
We're just getting another.
It can't happen.
This team's going to win like 10 games. Everyone's going to be shocked. All right.
Ridiculous.
The division's buns anyways. All right. Who do you have the Giants taking?
Caleb Downs.
Well, this is who I think might be the best player in the whole draft.
Okay.
I'm in love with Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
I have been for over a year. I wanted the Panthers. I literally said to you last year, I was like, well, if the Panthers suck this year, we should just take Caleb Downs and wait another year on quarterback because I know for a fact that guy's going to be a good
This guy
NFL player.
screams Giants, doesn't he?
No, I
don't
think
think
there's
so?
one. I think there are 2 teams that he screams.
Okay.
I think, actually, if we're being serious, I think he smells like a cowboy.
Ooh, yeah.
I've always thought that.
Yeah.
I've always thought where you're sitting there at 11 and you're like, wait a minute, is Caleb Downs going to go? Oh, no, he did. Oh, shit, the Cowboys are going to get him at 12. And he does, and he's probably the best player in the draft. And then he's like, maybe wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. And everybody's like, shit, how'd we let that happen?
Yeah.
That's what Caleb Downs screams to me. He wears number 2. It's a tough-ass jersey. A lot of Ohio State guys on the Cowboys in the past.
Okay.
That's, to me, what he screams.
I'll see.
But I don't have him going to the Cowboys. So
Okay.
I have him going to the Bengals at 10.
The Bengals at 10, eh?
Yeah, I'm falling to 10. I think people undervalue the safety position.
Why
So.
wait? That pick no longer belongs to Cincinnati. Don't forget it.
Are you sure?
The Dexter Lawrence trade that just happened?
Oh.
That was part of it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're 100% sure.
Yes.
When did that trade happen?
Yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that
Or
would
the day
do it.
before? No, 2 days ago. Sorry.
Well,
Saturday.
I'm going to check ESPN's mock real quick just to make sure we're right.
Yeah, Pro Football Focus already made that change. But what a pickup, by the way, from the Bengals. They have not made.
You're right. Yeah, so who is that? Who is it?
Dexter Lawrence?
No, I'm saying, is it Cowboys then?
No, it's the Giants.
Oh, Giants. I was making him, oh my gosh, the old D end for the Cowboys.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
making him that. Was that his name?
Yeah, but he's not. He wasn't with them last year. He was part of the trade. No, he wasn't. Who went to the Packers?
Oh my gosh. That's the thing with the NFL is you and I could legitimately name.
It's so hard to keep up with.
No, I'm saying it's like you and I could name it if it was the fall.
Yeah.
And it's like it all washes away.
I'm not joking at all when I tell you this. I had the same conversation with my roommate before I left. Like, it's night and day. Like, I am currently de-escalating out of college basketball mode into NBA playoff mode, and then, like, probably into World Cup mode. When August rolls around, I will have every roster top to bottom.
No, I know, I agree.
know.
And it's like I was thinking to myself, I'm like, is Mike McDaniel the coach of the Dolphins? And I was like, no, I think he's the Chargers OC.
Yes, he is.
But I'm like, and I'll know that for a fact when it comes August.
Yeah.
But like right now, I was like, shit, who's coaching Jacksonville? Liam Cohen.
I get excited when I look at the Browns' schedule, and I'm like, man, we got a really good chance this year. Then I remember our head coach is Tom
Kenny
Monken.
Clark, we got it. Thanks, Cameron Gazzo. Kenny Clark was the trade to the Packers. He's still locked.
That was
Good night. Yeah, good night.
Where did DeMarcus Lawrence end up? Because he wasn't with the Cowboys.
Hell, I'll get. You know what? I guess I'll give the Giants Caleb Downs at 10.
That's
There you
okay.
go.
Where
have
in
Caleb
the
Downs.
hell
What?
was DeMarcus Lawrence last season?
I don't
can't
know.
remember.
We need to just move on.
I need to no.
Just
this is
we're
gonna,
moving on. We're moving on.
You can.
Who do you have? Who you the Giants saying Caleb Downs?
I do.
Okay, so we're both at the Browns. Do you have the Browns saying Carnell Tate also?
He was with the Seahawks. I knew that.
He won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that too.
I do have the Browns taking Carnell Tate here.
I think this is the right pick.
Now, here's the thing. I actually think, for what it's worth, this pick will get traded. I think the Browns are going to focus more on draft capital. I think they're going to make a trade with probably Miami. I think Miami really wants to Now, the Dolphins are in a weird spot. They need wide receiver. They need a bad. The thing with them
Yes,
is...
I have them taking Jordan Tyson later.
Okay. I have them taking Mekhi Lemon.
No, actually,
So-
I take that back.
Yeah.
I have them using their 30 pick to take KC Concepcion, Texas A&M wide receiver.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
I have Mekhi Lemon to the Jets at 16, and
Okay.
then I had
That's where
Jordan
Tyson
Tyson to the Ravens at 14. Screams Ravens pick. New head coach is like, hey, Lamar, I'm going to get you some help. Jordan Tyson, a little bit of an undersized wide receiver. Isn't he smaller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But it's like, hey, this will work. It's like maybe.
I don't know. I think I think Ohio, the Browns might actually trade this pick back.
Okay. I'd like for them to actually get Cardinal Tate.
With Miami, I think they're going to get the Dolphins' 11th pick. I think they're going to get one of two things. You're either going to get this year and next year's first rounder, or they're going to get the 11th pick and then like 2 second rounders this
Yeah.
year. I think the Browns are okay with depth over
Yeah,
quality when
that's
it comes
fair.
to that. They need a wide receiver, don't get me wrong, but they're well aware that like there's 2 or 3 quality wide receivers in this first round. And if they don't get, the number one, like it's gonna be a Jalen Naylor or Justin Jefferson thing potentially where it's like, oh, hey, this guy's up here. It's like, what are they doing? Why'd they take? You know what I mean? I don't think we're gonna look back and say that with Cardinal Tate, but
No,
hey,
I think Tate's good.
if the Browns go out and they get, Mekhi Lemon or Jordan Tyson instead of Cardinal Tate, are they really gonna be like, damn it, like we just missed out? Like, no.
Cardinal Tate's also the classic wide receiver. He just catches shit. Like, he doesn't do anything too fancy. He just catches it. And I always like those guys. The guys who... That was honestly my concern of Teterow McMillan. And he's great. But Teterow is like the big, highlight guy.
Yeah.
That's always scarier than, like,
It is.
this dude just catches everything.
Yeah.
So.
It's true.
All right. Number 7, Commanders. I have them taking Ruben Bain Jr. I
I
think
do
they're
as
the
well.
team to take a swing on him.
Yep.
I think Ruben Bain Jr. could end up being the best guy in the draft.
I agree.
It's just there's weird circumstances surrounding him. I wanted the Titans to get him. To me, I think he's the potentially the best player in the draft. I think honestly he would be the one I see as the best player. For being honest, he just blew me away in the college football playoff. I think he's a big reason Miami went on that run. And he checks all the boxes for me. But I understand why he's here at 7. Nice pickup for the Commanders. At 8, I have the Saints taking Mansour Delane, a corner from LSU. LSU guy. Goes to New Orleans. To me, makes sense. You could argue they should take Caleb Downs in this spot since I haven't taken him yet, but whatever.
I'm taking David Bailey.
Oh, okay, so Bailey falls there for you.
Yep.
Okay, so then at 9, I have a pick that I'm going to save. What do you have?
That's where I got Mansour Delane going.
The Chiefs?
Yep.
I think the Chiefs are going to get a, oh shit, the Chiefs got that guy picked.
Yep. That's why I think that is an LSU corner. Like.
No, I have a different one.
Okay.
I think in real life it will either be Ruben Bain Jr. or this guy. The player you love. I mean, I said his name already. Jeremiah. Love.
No, that doesn't make sense.
It does to me.
They just got Kenneth Walker.
Oh shit, they did.
See, this is how checked out we are from the NFL. His mock draft just went whoosh, completely.
Washed
Yep.
out.
Yeah, he's got to redo the whole. No, I'm joking.
That is okay. But tell me that isn't the type of Chiefs pick though. In reality, that would be the type of thing they'd get done. Wow. All right, we'll switch the Delane and Love. I'll let the Saints have Jeremiah Love. That's honestly a nice pickup for the Saints. It's
I
like when they
kinda
got.
like that.
It's like when they got
Alvin Kamara's
Reggie
heading
Bush.
now,
It's like when
right?
they got Reggie Bush.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
All right, that actually isn't the worst thing I've done. Holy shit! Yeah, we are checked out. That's actually a bad beat for me.
I was like, oh.
Anybody tuned in's groaning.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If they even knew what's going on. They're like, didn't he just win the Super Bowl with the Seahawks?
I
He didn't
honestly-
get re-signed.
I forgot he
Let him
went
go.
there.
Yeah.
I forgot he went there. That's evil.
Let
Wow.
him go.
You know, hey, I want to keep in mind, we always talk about you have to bet on one of those like weird quarterbacks to have a great year.
Mhm.
It's Malik Willis, right? With the Dolphins. That's the guy that wins 10 games for no reason. You have to pick someone.
The weird quarterback. Who
Every
else is a
single
candidate?
year. Whoever the Cardinals guy is.
And Geno Smith over with the Jets. No.
Is he the new starter for the Jets?
God. For Jets fans' sake, I hope not.
You could argue Atlanta,
Um,
but I don't even know who Atlanta's. It's probably still going to be Penix. So.
man.
I forgot the Chiefs got him.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh, that's rough. Okay, wow. Well, you made me change my picks twice now. 10, I have the Giants taking Caleb Downs since I realized they have that pick. Who do you have at 10?
I had them taking, I can't even pronounce this guy's first name. Ione, the
Vega.
guard.
Yeah, Vega Iones is shortened with.
If I can't pronounce your name and you're an offensive lineman, you're good. You're good. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That means to me that you're like a Pacific Islander, Hawaiian. You're a big body. Like you
got like
grew up.
Samoan genetics.
Yes,
It's probably
that's
a good
that's
thing.
my point.
Yeah,
Like,
I watch enough wrestling. to know
Panay
that.
Sewell, like all that. Like you grew up in the same body that you have right now. You never like.
You want all your offensive linemen to look like Maui, so this is a win.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm with
So
you 100%.
Giants could use a guy like that.
All right, so now we just go down some fun picks stood out to me. At 13, the Rams will take somebody that everyone else probably should have taken because Sean McVay's better at drafting than pretty much every coach.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Caden Proctor. I think he'll end up being like the best offensive lineman here, and it'll get him at 13.
I like that.
14, I had the Ravens taking Jordan Tyson. I thought that was fun. Panthers, every single mock have us taking Kenyon Sadiq, the tight end from Oregon.
I have you guys taking him.
Every single mock I looked at had that. Like, literally everyone. I'm like, well, hell, I guess I'll put that. So that would be fun, I guess.
Yep.
I thought that I really see Caden McDonald, the DT from OSU, going to the Bills. Just feels like right. McDonald, the back of a Bills
He's going
jersey.
to the Cowboys for me.
Okay, that's fine. I get that. They like drafting OSU guys. As far as the Bears go, I had them getting Keldrick Falk, the DN from Auburn, who I think is
Yeah,
good.
me too.
Hey, okay.
Look at us, man.
And then my craziest pick I will save for last if you have anything you want to say.
Yeah, I just want to go through skills positions when it comes to like later in the draft. I do think, like I said, the Browns are going to make that trade with Miami, so I think Miami's going to end up getting probably Carnell Tate, sorry, and the Browns will end up getting Makai Lemon at 11. Jordan Tyson will go to the Jets at 16. Let's see if there's anything else crazy I have here. Let me think. Avion Terrell, which is the brother of AJ Terrell. I think he's going to be scary. They always say the younger brother is better athletically.
He usually is.
And I have him going to Miami at 30. This potentially could be the Browns pick, and the Browns are actually in need of a corner again.
Yeah.
So this might stay for me at 30 regardless, but MJ Emerson, I looked this up like last week because I'm like, what's going on with him? Like I looked at the depth chart, he wasn't on there. I'm like, what? Like he tore his Achilles in training camp. I'm like, well, he could be back by mid-year next year at the worst. Andrew Berry's just kind of like, well, end of your contract. Sorry.
Yeah.
Done.
All right, here's my wildest pick. You ready? The Steelers don't know what's going on at the quarterback position.
No.
I don't think they're going to bet on Aaron Rodgers. I think Mike McCarthy wants this guy, and it's not Will Howard. I actually think the Steelers are going to take Ty Simpson.
Oh, yeah. It's such a Steelers pick.
It's such a Steelers pick. He looks like a Steelers quarterback from 1978. Ty Simpson, I literally thought this in college. I'm like, this guy looks like he would be in like Rudy. Like he looks like a baseball player from like 1965.
Oh, man.
Like he looks like the way my brain pictures Mickey Mantle. Now, I don't know. I actually can't tell you what Mickey Mantle looks like, but that's how I imagine Mickey Mantle looks like.
Yeah.
And so to me, it feels like a very Steelers pick.
Yeah.
There might be Steelers fans tuned in. If so, enjoy because I think can't you just Ty Simpson? Inevitably, some Steeler fan like changes their page to like they call him like Homer, like Simpson, and then they put Homer Simpson in like a Steelers uni. And it's yellow and black anyway, so it kind of works. You know, what do you think? It feels right.
It does. I mean,
I actually don't think Ty Simpson's bad.
No, he was going to say, if Pittsburgh were to take him, he would have infinitely more success than Kenny Pickett.
It's probably a better pick than Kenny Pickett.
That pick was not good at the time either, to be fair. But
I liked it.
No.
I was a Pickett believer.
No.
I was sold by the highlights.
If he didn't go to Pitt, I don't think Pittsburgh would have taken him.
Well, that's the thing. It's a Bama guy. Probably the last. I mean, this might be the last crop of Bama guys that have the aura of being Bama guys. Because I'm not a big DeBoer fan. So, I mean, even though we're out of football mode, I can remember that. I mean, hey, you get the wide receiver from Indiana getting taken anywhere?
I think I do. Look. Oh, I accidentally, had him going to the Browns too, which is just not going to happen.
Okay.
He'll probably go to, like, the Chargers, I think. That's a team that I feel like, you know what I mean? Because, Keenan Allen's on his way out. Ladd McConkey needs someone else.
Keenan Allen's off the team. He's been with the Bears.
No, he came back for a year.
Oh, my gosh.
He came back for like a year. You want to know why? That's because Mike Williams, right? That's his name?
Yeah, I remember Mike Williams.
He retired, and so Keenan Allen's like, okay, pass the torch, I'm coming back. So
That Bears wide receiver core is so weird because I think it's like a bunch of like 7 out of 10s, but no like 10 out of 10. I don't know if that's good or bad.
DJ Moore, you think 7 out of 10? I thought
When he was with the Panthers, he blew me away.
Yeah.
Every time I watch him the Bears, I'm like, is Luther Burden the best guy here?
Hell no. I thought he was going to be, but hell no. I wanted the Browns to take Luther Burden in the second round. I had big hopes for him, but
The Bears won the Super Bowl anyway, so it doesn't matter.
every Browns, every wide receiver, I'm like, hey, the Browns should go get him. They don't take George Pickens.
Don't bet Caleb Williams MVP though. He's not going to win it. He's not that good. He's just good enough to win a Super Bowl. So, it's like the Seahawks build. That's the Bears. All right, Jonathan, come on down. You bring the table. Bring the table. Bring up the tables. Whee! So Jonathan, you wanted to do a segment where we did a trial. Correct? I had a draft segment planned, and I think you would much rather would do this based off the way you're acting.
Well, I don't know.
Am I getting overridden on this?
I can go either way.
All right, I'm cutting both your guys' pay down a little bit for this.
That's negative.
Haven't gotten paid yet.
All right, well, regardless, it seems to be that we are going to be doing a fictitious character trial, is the way we're going to do this.
Yep.
So, who are we going to rotate? Who's judge, or should we?
I think since Fish has true neutrality on this because he doesn't watch anything with real people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Okay.
So what I was going through is I want you to pick a Myers-Briggs personality type.
Okay. Me or Klinger?
How about you?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, so I think you should.
This is exciting.
Tell me.
I know.
Which, yeah.
Can I go with what I was last time I took it?
Yeah.
Let's go with the INTP.
INTP.
The
That
old
is the logician. All right.
logician,
Logician.
like logistics.
Yeah.
This is what Killua, Nagi, and L from Death Note. They're all INTP
dude,
as well. That's a hell of a lineup.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck.
I a big fan. All right. So here are some fictional characters that we could put on trial.
Okay,
Lord Varys from Game of Thrones.
that's a fun one.
Neo from The Matrix. I don't know that guy. Bruce Banner from The Avengers.
Okay.
Aemon Targaryen from Game of Thrones again.
Like the Aemon the Conqueror?
No, Aemon the old dude.
Oh, the one that was chill with
John,
John. Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So like Egg's son, I think.
Abed Nadir from Community.
Let's do Abed. That's the most fun. I want to do Abed.
All right.
So Abed is on trial for the time and Community when he makes a short film where he makes himself the Messiah.
Okay.
He is being threatened to be kicked out of
The study.
Greendale.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay.
I think Greendale is. Do you want to be defendant or do you want to be prosecuted?
You assign us Fish.
Or who's more passionate about this character?
I feel like if we're being serious, I identify a lot with Troy and Abed because my roommate has some similar tendencies to
That's true.
Abed. And one could argue I've been compared before to Troy, though I have no ounce of Childish Gambino sauce.
That's understandable. I think that Community is the greatest sitcom that ever has been and ever will be.
Wow.
And I do.
You've already said every other show ever made is pointless. Wow, that's crazy.
What?
You're just like, no show will top this.
I do also think that it is probably one of the best TV shows there is.
Okay. So do you want to defend?
I think no matter what, I'll be able to fight.
Make him the defend.
Okay.
Sorry, make him the prosecutor. I want to defend.
Okay.
Sorry.
You can be the defendant. You can be the prosecutor.
Okay, let me just have a meeting with my client, please.
Okay.
Okay.
So if your prosecution,
I open. I have a law class. I know how this works.
well, if your prosecution, your client would be not Abed. I see. Never mind.
No, I'm defending. You're prosecution.
Oh, I'm
I
prosecution.
thought it was the other way around.
No, I want him to prosecute.
All right, I'll
Okay.
prosecute Abed.
I was under the
here.
impression it was the other way around. So.
All
Did I mess up?
That's okay.
It's fine.
I'll prosecute.
Okay.
Oh, would you rather defend?
No, I'll prosecute.
And this is really terrible. I'm dragging the weight of the show. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's get some order in this court.
All right. I'll open up. Me to the stand.
Thank you.
Okay.
Not even close to your.
This is the stand?
No, you're chopping your head off though.
Oh.
I mean,
Let's just table go down.
Now it's like a cartoon where it's like comically like.
Yeah, it's the parents and Tom and Jerry.
It's like, all right. It's like, Your Honor, My client is an artist. And what is art if it is not pushing the boundaries of what can be? You see, Abed made this film to be unlike any film ever made, and it has shocked the Greendale Community College so much that they now threaten his very ability to be creative. That's my opening statement. That's end of opening statement. Isn't that what they say? And then they go like this.
Great.
That's what they do in courts.
You're the prosecutor. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Call the prosecutor to the stand. I don't think it's this end. That's okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'd like to present to you a case of narcissism facilitated through an institution that, if left unchecked, could lead to further issues. We are not only prosecuting a crime that was and is, but crimes that could be and continue to happen if gone unpunished.
Objection.
Yeah.
No one said we were doing that. We were just prosecuting for this crime.
Yeah, that is a.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Hey,
My rhetorical drag.
all right, I call to the stand my first witness, who will be Jonathan McPherson, who has watched Community.
Whoa, this is a turn of the tale.
Jonathan, when was the first time you watched Community?
I was in probably the 8th grade. My brother told me to watch it.
Okay. And Jonathan, we know a little bit about your personal life. And I would like to ask, you said you're a mischievous young child, correct?
True.
When would you say was the peak of your mischievousness?
I'd have to go probably 6th grade.
So would you say it went on more of a bell graph type thing, or
I'd say it rose and fell.
it kind of bounced around?
Consistent.
Where would you say it stood when you were, say, 15 years old?
15. I remember those days.
You'd have been a freshman in high school,
Yeah. Let's see.
fresh out of 8th grade.
I was fairly tame.
Fairly tame.
Yeah?
So you would say around the time you started watching Community and thus viewed the episode in which Abed committed this crime by making a film where he portrays himself as potentially the Messiah, this actually calmed your mischievousness, thus making you a better person through this unique film.
I wouldn't say that there's direct correlation to that statement.
Correlation does not equal causation, but it might here. All right, thank you. That was it. Your Honor, how am I doing? That's what they say in court, right?
Yeah. All the time.
Your Honor, on a scale from 1 to 10, how do you think I'm cooking?
Is there any rhetoric from the prosecution?
Absolutely.
The prosecution
Your Honor, I'd like to call a witness to the stand.
Your Honor, can we get lunch later?
Are you paying?
Your Honor,
Yes.
is there a Mr. Demeanor?
Oh.
That was good.
I mean-
that was really good.
All right.
All right. Who's your witness?
Whoever will answer my FaceTime.
Oh.
My roommate will actually probably answer FaceTime, and Evan loves Community. Hold up.
All right, you
You may call
FaceTime.
Evan. You may call Evan.
I'm gonna call my friend Destiny. We'll call them both if they
Okay,
answer.
I will call Evan right now.
I've overlooked the no phones in court rule for this
that a thing?
specific. Yeah, I believe so.
Evan answered.
Fuck. All right.
Okay. Hey, Ev, we need you. Abed is on trial for the time he made the movie of him as the Messiah. So I need your opinion. You're Jonathan's witness for the court. Okay.
Okay.
So Jonathan's going to question you.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask the witness
I'm gonna hold
here
it towards the camera.
a question of opinion, a matter of opinion. Do you think that blind faith is a good or bad thing?
Is blind faith a good or bad thing?
Yes.
Objection. He just repeated the question for his answer.
No.
Overruled. I'll let it happen.
Damn it.
All right. That is a good question. I would say that there's not really a thing as blind faith.
All right.
How so?
My
Out of line!
Objection.
Your Honor, I was curious.
Do not speaking out of turn. All right. I want you to tell me a word when I say certain figureheads' names. Just give me a word.
Okay.
Charlie Manson.
No idea.
Jamestown.
Like the place?
Yeah. Jonestown? It's Jonestown, wasn't it? Jonestown.
Cult, right?
Yeah. Yeah. God, those are the only two that are coming to mind right now.
I see where you're going, but I'm your enemy, not your ally.
Cult leader. Famous cult leaders.
Famous cult leaders?
Not that one wasn't Fidel Castro.
Is he a cult leader?
I don't think so. I think he's a
No, but
Crime
he was a guy. Fidel Castro.
bad.
Right. Okay. So these people had a blind faith instilled in them. If someone seeks to establish a space in which people have blind faith in them, is that not a bad thing?
I guess it would depend on the nature of the faith.
You had a very undecisive witness here, Chief.
We're out of time.
Damn.
Thanks, Chief.
Yeah.
I think Destiny might have been more helpful for you. Mr. Colton is a bit too indecisive, it seems.
Yeah, the court is going to make its ruling.
Oh, I'd like to make like closing statements.
Yeah, he
Your Honor.
deserves a closer.
Make
He
your
deserves a
closing
closing.
Your Honor, we have just observed a case in which all evidence was shirked off at a moment's notice.
You know what? There's a lot of families here. I don't think we should talk.
Objection, Your Honor, speaking out of turn.
Remove your foot from the table, sir. Thank you. Have some respect in my court.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I'd like to make the case,
As he said.
the final case, that this is not a discussion, an item that can be observed with one individual's behavior, especially when the cross-examination of the evidence with the witness. When we observed my behavior when I was put on the stand, we forgot to take into account bias of me being the prosecution.
Objection. Too many big words. I can't understand what he's saying.
Overruled, I understood half of them.
Shit. Yes. When I on stand and he asks question of me and I say thing that support him,
just
he
did monkey turtle.
forget I think something different. Abin Nadir is a lot of things. He may be brilliant. He may have a circle of friends, but he is no Messiah. And if I've learned one thing about criminal court cases and men who want to establish themselves as messiahs, it has never ended well. You know how many people died in Jonestown?
I thought we were going to talk about Lisan al-Gaib because he did a galactic jihad that did kill billions. But
Yeah. Lisan al-Gaib? Timothy
his trial went
Chalamet?
quite poorly.
Do you know how many operas and ballets that man cleared out? All right? Messiahs and blind faith and blind belief and the attempt to establish yourself as a supreme leader beyond any form of check or balance, which we honor in this court today. If Abin Nadir was successful in his crime, we would not have this court case. We would not have the ability to speak.
Objection. This is conjecture.
I'll sustain it.
We
I
would
really
not.
like
Wait,
objecting.
you what?
He's letting you do it.
We would not have the ability to speak our minds in this courtroom today. We would not have the ability to hold a trial with the masses, with the majority, with the jury. Because supreme leadership, dictatorship, fascism, monarchy, aristocracy, all these forms of power where the individual is held at a higher regard above the common man, eliminates all form of public opinion and all form of justice. I'm here on behalf of justice. You're here on behalf of Abed Nadir, a man who sought to overpower justice.
Who? His client's Justice Smith?
You've got a tough opponent.
I didn't know you were hired by Justice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Would you like a closing statement?
Yeah. For what it's worth, that was your best Atticus Finch work. Did you ever play Hammond? That was good.
No, I'd love to.
You did Kill a Mockingbird.
Awesome.
Great
Awesome.
shout. Did you like Kill a Mockingbird? I feel like you probably read that.
Yeah.
I actually hate that. I hate that book.
Why?
I think it's stupid.
Hey, it's fun. Your Honor, I would like to bring out my closer.
Oh. Is it Edwin Diaz?
Oh, that was good form.
Josh.
Thank you.
Shit.
I rest my case.
Rest his nuts on your chin.
Go.
99. For what it's worth. Almost cracked a Honda.
No, I saw
On the gun.
No.
They had the gun. 99? Yeah. We round up. It's college.
Someone bring a weapon in my court?
Whoa!
It's a speed gun. It's a speed gun.
Okay, well, the court has made its ruling. Wow. In a dramatic turn of events, in the closing statement, I will be favoring Jonathan on this one. That was an incredible comeback.
That ball was right down the middle.
It was beautiful.
That was a 3-1 comeback like I've never seen before. He took your fastball. He pissed on it. 445 dead center. I mean, great pitch. Hell of a pitch. But you know what? He was attacking that high fastball, man. He was ready for it. And he got a hold of it. I'll say this. Your witness, if you didn't have a closing statement, I'm going him with all day long.
Yeah.
Your witness, did you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
justice?
In his defense, it was a witness I brought up for him.
Regardless, though, as a witness put on the spot with no bias, because it really didn't understand too much what was going on, and I didn't think they did very well for you, and I was like, okay.
High chance Evan was doing physics homework and was just like trying to talk to you while doing it.
Yeah, that's a fair take, but no, you made a very good point there at the end with the whole, supreme leaders trying to take down, any
Watch
type
out
of-
for those.
any type of formation, and you're very correct to say that every cult leader that ever has been and ever will be, it is going to end in the same way, and therefore, while there shouldn't be an end to creativity, there should be an end to, you can make the idea that you can never make a horse drink, but you can lead it to water, but it's very hard for that horse not to drink when water is being poured down its throat. So,
Yeah.
I think
Wow.
that is it's a very...
There's actually a neat reason I found out why cults tend to go to the mass suicide option.
Why?
So
I think neat reason is an interesting way to word all of this.
Neat as an interesting, I think that's...
okay, well the concept is that you try and humans naturally want to feel bad for the lowest rung on the chain, and in a lot of these doomsday-ish cults, there's the concept that you ever heard of the Oppression Olympics?
Hell no.
Okay. Basically, to generate sympathy and also social, I guess, pull, you try to make your life seem harder. And in doing this, you generate more guilt, sympathy, pity, etc., etc., etc. And
The worst dating tactics. I've seen these.
yes, yeah, but you they work. you know?
Sadly.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some dudes with horrible mental health just flaunt that. It's like,
Yeah.
wow, look at this music that I listen to. It's like, wow, you're so cool and original. No.
You're
He
lying.
doesn't talk to his mom anymore. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
that guy does. But for a lot of these people, and then they make it like a virtue thing, where it's like, oh, I'll do this much. I'll do this much. And eventually, at a certain point, the most you can give is your life. And what a lot of these groups do is they keep on offering more and more to offer less and less. And then eventually it just goes into, well, what's the most I can offer to seem the most meek, to seem
So yeah.
to be the lowest on the rung and also the same.
I don't know why I said Fidel Castro, by the way. I'm pretty sure, I know, like, the kind of cult you're talking about where, like, I think everyone committed mass suicide except, like, 3 or 4 people.
Jamestown.
That's
My
what it was.
mom
I couldn't
actually
remember
knew,
the
my
cult
mom, or Jonestown. My mom knew a survivor.
Yes.
That's
Wow.
why.
That is crazy because there was not very many.
Yeah, she was out on a supply run, came back, and was like, whoa,
Wow.
yep,
Wow.
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
And you're like, good time to go get supplies.
Dude,
Good thing.
lesson of the day, if you think you need to get groceries,
Lesson of the day: don't use DoorDash. Do it yourself.
yeah.
Your DoorDash driver could be a survivor of Jonestown.
Thank you, Dasher.
We gotta get the kids to bed. It's getting late.
Oh,
It's getting late. It was good. I enjoyed the trial. It was a good idea, Jonathan. It was a good idea. That worked out. That was fun. Thank you to Cold Call witnesses. Thank you to Cameron Geyser for pointing out the fact I forgot about the NFL. Thank you to Fisher pointing out the fact I forgot about the NFL. Moral of the story is people keep saying I got a great memory, and maybe they're all liars because I did horrendous tonight with my memory. But thank you all for remembering to tune in.